A dead newborn baby found in 1989 may be one step closer to being identified. I'll tell you how coming up.
Also ahead here on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5.
Police swarm a house in Pasco after a 34-year-old man is arrested for sex crimes involving children.
Then another Tesla dealership in the Pacific Northwest is damaged. Now the FBI is getting involved.
And Stacy is tracking your Tuesday night weather.
That's right. We're tracking some breezy winds and some random showers here across the Blue Mountains. I'll tell you what to expect for the next couple of days. The news at 5 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on this Tuesday. I am Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman. It is April the 8th. Well, it is a decades-old mystery that's haunted Benton County for more than 35 years. But now, thanks to advances in DNA technology and a little help from Texas, there may finally be some answers in the death of a baby.
We do want to warn you, some images and content are disturbing. Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen has more in this TV exclusive story.
In 1989, a newborn baby was found dead in a landfill. Fast forward to today, the Benton County coroner is trying to find out just who that baby is.
This has always been on my radar.
It was over 30 years ago that a baby's body was found in a Richland landfill. So decomposed, investigators couldn't even determine the sex.
The Richland Police Department did an investigation in 1989 when the baby was discovered at the Richland landfill. And they did DNA, they interviewed a bunch of people, but they could never find any information about who the baby might be.
The case eventually went cold, but Benton County Coroner Bill Leach never let it go. Now, advancements in DNA analysis may finally crack it open with the help from a Texas-based grant.
I always wanted to do a disinterment and try to do DNA on, and was finally able to do so because of a grant was offered to us from a company out of Texas.
The grant covers all costs related to identifying the baby. Coroner's officials, with help from the Benton County Sheriff's Office, recently exhumed the infant's remains from a Richland cemetery.
We don't know exactly what we're going to find in the casket, but we're hoping there's one big bone left, hopefully a femur. And that will be sent down to Texas, and they will do a DNA profile using the marrow or whatever they use to do DNA. And they will also do the researching of all public open databases for previous DNA, and also I believe they will do the criminal databases as well.
There's no timeline for when the results might come back. As for how the baby died, Leach says the original autopsy showed no signs of outward trauma.
At the time, there was no indications that there was a trauma, and unfortunately, there was trauma to the baby or the body when it was found due to heavy equipment operating in the area.
Leach says they never knew if the baby was stillborn or alive at birth. The 1989 police investigation turned up no leads, no name, no family, and no answers.
We want to put a name. That's the ultimate goal, is find a baby born and then put in the ground unknown is a terrible thing. We should know who the mom is. We should know who put a name to it.
If the parents are eventually found and charges are filed, Leach says that's not up to him. Coroner Leach encourages anyone who knows anything about this case to contact Detective Cameron Fancher at the Richland Police Department. Reporting in Richland, Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
A Pasco man accused of sex crimes against children just arrested in the Tri-Cities. Officials say they took 34-year-old Jonathan Atkinson into custody. This is the home where police were earlier today. Last week, a federal grand jury indicted Atkinson on 11 criminal counts, including sex trafficking children, production and attempted production of child porn, and more. Let's take a closer look at those charges now. If found guilty, we're told the maximum sentence he could get would be life in prison. Atkinson is scheduled to be arraigned in federal court April 10th. If you have any information about this case, please call Pasco Police immediately. A man is behind bars after leading police on a chase yesterday afternoon. It happened around 4:30 when Richland PD got a call for a man who was slumped over in a Chevy Trailblazer in the 500 block of Sanford Avenue. Officers discovered the car was stolen and set up stop sticks. When officers woke up the driver, he drove off, hitting those stop sticks and leading police on a chase. They say the driver ran several red lights and was driving recklessly before an officer performed a pit maneuver. That was in the area of Aaron Drive and State Route 240. RPD says the man was taken to the hospital before being booked into the Benton County Jail.
Take a look at this crash from Kennewick this morning. Just after sunrise, a portion of the intersection of 10th Avenue and South Olympia Street was blocked. KPD says this car failed to yield the right-of-way and overturned. Nobody was hurt. The roadway reopened by 7 this morning, just in time for the morning rush hour.
Well, we did see a little bit of sunshine today across our region, but then the clouds moved in. We want to find out now what's on the docket for tonight, right?
Yes, so let's check in with First Alert's Stacy Lee, who joins us now with more.
And if you've been waiting to wash your car, wait a little bit longer, maybe tomorrow. That looks good. But we are tracking some showers along the foothills of the Blues from Athena, Milton Freewater, Walla Walla, all the way up into Pomeroy and up to Colfax, Pullman area. Overall, though, we've been fairly dry. A couple of raindrops here and there through the region. Expect some scattered showers through the night. 62 degrees on our Legends Casino Skycam. It's been windy out there. That humidity at 46%. Sunset at 7:35. Let's take a look at wind gusts. That's been the bigger story today. It's been breezy, blustery pretty much all afternoon. We should start to see those winds decreasing after about 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock tonight. Things will get much calmer, and we're looking at a much better stretch of weather going forward. Temperatures still warmish. We're in the 50s and 60s all through the area right now. For tonight, you can see temperatures similar to last night, a little bit cooler in the Yakima-Kittitas Valley. 40s, though, as you get here in the Columbia Basin and foothills of the Blues. Things are going to be looking good, though, the next couple of days. Look at this. The temperatures go up. We have fairly calm weather for the next few days. Walla Walla also looking nice for the next 3 days. Taking a look at Hermiston, pretty calm weather. The breezy winds will die down. A few clouds here and there, but lots of sunshine and temperatures close to 70 there. 68 will be the warm day in Yakima. So just to recap, decreasing winds and rain. We're clearing up Wednesday, Thursday. We'll see temperatures in the 60s and 70s. Overall, get ready for a nice weekend ahead. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacy, thank you. Kittitas Valley Fire and Rescue is no longer requiring burn permits for recreational burning or yard waste burns. Fire officials say if you light a fire, it is your responsibility to do so legally and safely to ensure the fire does not become out of control. In the city of Ellensburg, recreational fires must be more than 25 feet away from a structure. If you live outside city limits and the urban growth area, you can only use organic material, and field burns must be less than 1 acre individually. Burn barrels are never allowed. New tonight, Yakima County is gearing up for a game-changing enhancement to its 911 emergency response system, the launch of 911 Nurse Navigation. Starting April 22nd, for 911 callers with less serious medical needs that don't require an urgent response, dispatchers will have a new tool at their disposal, a team of trained nurse navigators who use physician protocols to screen the caller and then offer an appropriate resource to meet their healthcare needs. This, in turn, will reduce unnecessary ambulance dispatches and emergency room visits. Also new tonight, the FBI is now investigating after a Tesla charging station was vandalized in Lacey, Washington. Take a look at the video. Police responded to the scene after receiving 911 calls reporting a loud noise in the area in the pre-dawn hours of Tuesday. When officers arrived, they saw the charging station had been damaged. The incident is just the latest in a string of attacks targeting Tesla and its CEO, Elon Musk. Musk is leading the Trump administration's efforts to downsize the federal government.
The city of Sunnyside wants to hear from you. They are hosting 2 community forums to gather public input on whether they should allow the retail sale of cannabis within city limits. The 2 forum times are set for tomorrow. They're at noon and 6 p.m. Just head on over to the Sunnyside Community Center on First Street. This is your chance to ask questions and share your thoughts about the future of Sunnyside when it comes to legal pot.
The city of Walla Walla is now in their 3rd phase of the Veteran Headstones Improvement Project at Mountain View Cemetery. This in an effort to help clean, preserve, and replace headstones and bases that have been damaged due to weather and other elements. A contractor will help replace 173 headstones by forming and pouring new bases. The Veterans Administration is providing the headstones to the city at no cost, and the Washington Trust of Historic Preservation is providing a $50,000 grant towards the project. Apple Valley News Now live at 5 is just getting started. Coming up, if you own or if you want to buy a new e-bike, you could be awarded.
We'll have that story and this.
This is sending a message that it's okay to riot in the prison because you'll not be charged.
The Washington Senate passed a bill today regarding juvenile prison riots. Albert James will explain.
And Stacy will return. She'll have a look at your full First Alert weather forecast. As we leave you to break, here's a live picture from Toppenish from our Legends Casino Skycam. We're back after this.
Yakima Federal Savings and Loan was founded in 1905 and has kept your money safe and sound for 120 years. Your deposits at YakFed help people buy homes and build strong communities. We believe in giving back, proudly supporting local events and organizations that make a difference where we all live and work. With 10 local branch locations, we're committed to our communities and keeping your money secure. Experience the difference. Call, click, or come by and make the switch today.
Which automaker employs the most hourly workers in the country? Ford. Which automaker assembles the most vehicles in the country? Ford. That's not a coincidence. It's a commitment. A commitment Ford dealers share by offering employee pricing across a full lineup of Ford vehicles.
Now get employee pricing available across a full lineup of Ford trucks and SUVs. Employee pricing. You pay what we pay. Only from your local Ford dealer.
Attention former Hanford workers and contractors. You deserve the benefits and care you've earned. You may qualify for benefits including life-changing in-home health care. Join United Energy Workers Healthcare for a free Atomic Family Reunion at the Three Rivers Convention Center in Kennewick on Friday, April 11th. Reconnect, enjoy great food, and learn about exclusive benefits to help you live longer, better, and independently at home. RSVP by calling 509-286-2661 or visit uewhealth.com.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
The average family throws out $3,000 of food every year. That's a lot. Imagine what you could do with extra cash. There are simple ways to reduce your food waste and increase your savings. It starts with a plan and ends with a little creativity, like turning your unused food into something new. Get tips to reduce food waste and make your dollar go further. Know the cost. Use food well. Visit the website to learn how.
Kraken, Utah, tonight on Apple Valley News Now.
The Washington Senate passed a bill today that excludes juvenile facilities from laws around punishments for prison riots.
Capitol correspondent Albert James shows us why proponents say the change is necessary to correct unfair standards and why opponents say the bill threatens safety for kids and staff at already dangerous facilities.
Mr. President, there are 27 aye, 21 nay, 1 excused.
House Bill 1815 excludes juvenile detention facilities operated by counties or the Department of Children, Youth, and Families from laws around prison riots. Under those laws, if at least 2 people disturb the order of the facility, they could be charged with a riot and face at least another year behind bars. Supporters of the bill argue prison riot charges have been disproportionately brought against juveniles, particularly at DCYF's Green Hill School in Lewis County.
Charges are often brought against young people getting into fistfights and not stopping the fight when told to do so. They often are brought also against young people who are in the way and get into a fight and are not part of that fight.
Democratic Senator Claire Wilson says instead, riot behavior would be handled by DCYF's internal behavioral management system, and additional charges for bad behavior would be brought based on other specific offenses.
Like custodial assault, which is a Class C felony, Assault 1, a Class A felony, Assault 2, a Class B felony, Assault 3, a Class C felony, or 4, a gross misdemeanor.
All Republicans were joined in opposition to the bill by 2 Democrats, arguing the bill prioritizes offenders rather than facility staff and their safety.
This is sending a message that it's okay to riot in the prison because you'll not be charged with that charge because it'll go away.
While opponents acknowledge the current prison riot laws may be too harsh, they say the fix is to change the standards, not get rid of them altogether. Senate Minority Leader John Braun spoke out as the Green Hill Juvenile Facility, plagued by overcrowding, inmate unrest, and allegations of staff misconduct, is in his district.
It is a very dangerous place for the students and for the staff. And what this bill will do, meaning well, but what this will do will add more uncertainty and less chance to create a safe environment.
Because the Senate amended the bill, it'll now go back to the House to weigh in on those changes before it's sent to the governor for his consideration. At the state capitol in Olympia, I'm Albert James reporting.
In other Washington state politics, Senate Bill 5390 proposing an increase to the cost of the Discover Pass and day use permits used across Washington's recreational lands. The pass is currently $30 and the day use permit is $10. The legislation would have increased the Discover Pass fee to $45 and the day use permit to $15. Proponents say it accounts for the rise in inflation since 2011, but some opponents say they support the increased fees, but not the distribution of the funds. But listen to this, with a 29-20 vote, the bill passed the Senate.
The Washington State Department of Transportation launched its WeBike program website. A link to apply for a rebate will be available on that website starting at 7 a.m. tomorrow, and it goes through noon on Wednesday, April 23rd. The state is offering more than $4 million in instant rebates to help reduce the upfront cost of e-bikes and eligible accessories as well. The program will provide about 10,000 rebates. Each person may qualify for either $300 or maybe up to $1,200 depending on their income. If you're interested, just visit the website to check eligibility and learn more about qualifying e-bikes and retailers.
Quick sports note for you tonight, the Seattle Kraken in Salt Lake City for a final meeting this season with the Utah Hockey Club. Pre-game starts at 5:30 right here on ABC's Apple Valley News Now. Because of this live event, this is our only early evening newscast for today. And ABC's Will Trent, usually seen at 8 p.m. Tuesdays, will be seen this week on Saturday afternoon at 4 right here on Apple Valley News Now. What's trending? We'll tell you. An ancient animal's DNA has, listen to this, helped it return from extinction.
This is mind-blowing to me. Okay, so these 3 young dire wolves were born in October and are being raised at an unknown nature preserve. According to Colossal Biosciences, the pups carry the traits of the long-lost giant dogs. The company behind the De-Extinction Project said it used gene editing to modify the traits of existing animals. The team took DNA from a 13,000-year-old tooth and a 72,000-year-old skull to create healthy dire wolf puppies. What?
This story is crazy. The animal had previously been extinct for more than 12,000 years.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And let's talk about our active weather. We're checking out the windmills up on the Horse Heaven Hills tonight. They are, turning. That's been breezy today. 62 degrees, some cloudy skies, and a few raindrops here and there. Winds at 11 miles an hour sustained. Our sunset at 7:35. Temperatures are pretty mild around the area. We're in the 50s and 60s for most of us in the lower elevations. We're seeing 30-degree temps in the mountains. And again, we've been seeing some active snow. We even have winter weather advisories for the southern Cascade Mountains this evening. White Pass picked up 5 inches of new snow in the last 24 hours. So good stuff. Satellite and radar, we still have that active system, but it's starting to break apart and things are going to get even better as we get to tomorrow. So here's our active weather overnight. A stray shower or two. We haven't been seeing any thunder or lightning this afternoon. However, don't count that out, especially here in the foothills of the Blues around the Walla Walla, Dayton and Pendleton areas. But as you can see, we clear up, especially tomorrow morning. You might see a few clouds over the skies in the afternoon, but it's going to be fairly nice as you move through your Wednesday. So get ready for a much nicer day. Snowfall through tomorrow morning. We're going to continue to see light snow, maybe up to an additional 2 inches over White Pass. Everywhere else looking good. Tollgate, the Blues seeing much less snow as well. Rainfall totals today, 1/10 of an inch, I think is being generous, especially in the Columbia Basin, but could see a little more rain in the foothills of the Blues and of course up in the Cascade Mountains. Let's talk about rainfall totals for the year. It's been wet, guys, and you know what? I love when we do this data and put it together. So everybody so far from the time we calculate this, October through April 7th, we are well above average for rainfall for most of our cities. Walla Walla is sitting just barely above average, but take a look at Hermiston, 5.93 inches normal for this time of year. We're at 9.48. So waterfall totals for our lower elevations are well above average for the entire area. Let's talk about our weather pattern for tomorrow. Things are starting to ease up. The snow's going to move on out. Jet stream right on top of us. That's going to calm things down. It's going to kind of move up to the north, and that'll bring additional wet moisture to the Vancouver, British Columbia area tomorrow. But overall, we're going to see dry conditions. We've been dealing with some breezy and gusty winds, and you might see a few light breezes tomorrow, but overall, these winds are dying down as we go through the night tonight. It'll remain windy in some of our mountain passes and those mountain gap areas, but overall look for much lighter winds. But we do have increasing pollen counts. Look at this. This is the highest I have seen for the year. So if you are sensitive to alder, juniper, birch, or just pollen in general, just be prepared for those upper pollen counts. Tonight, temperatures on the mild side. We're going to stay in the 30s and 40s. Everybody staying above the freezing level, except for right here when you get into the Ellensburg area, a little bit chilly, as well as Yakima. 7-day planner. Things are pretty mild. Look at Thursday, 73 degrees. Heading into the weekend, things are just looking good. Very springy. Things are drying out. We are going to see some breezy winds for the next couple of days. Temperatures nice and mild there. Ellensburg also, that's where we could see some gustier winds from time to time, but overall much milder weather as we get through the next couple days. The only place we see a slight chance of some showers again will be the foothills of the Blues, Walla Walla, 20 or 30% chance, very light. Temperatures 72. Thursday is going to be the warmest day of the week. Hermiston looking lovely. Also could see a slight chance of showers, but I'm thinking we're drying out, guys, and we're going to get that like nice, calm, beautiful spring weather that we all love.
Oh, I'm excited for
Yes.
it.
Me
yeah,
too.
before it gets really hot.
Yes, and get out and continue to start gardening. It's time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the time before too many bees start coming around.
That's
too.
right.
That's my thing. That's where I have to draw the line on the gardening. The
Yeah, no bees.
If there are too many bees around.
But we need honey.
I know we need them, but we also need me to stay away from them.
The spotlight is up next. Stay with us.
At US Cellular, we're celebrating our customers, like JP here. It's a special event. Us days.
Yeah, we get special rewards and exclusive deals, and it's only for US Cellular customers. It's like we got our own special club.
Should we show them?
Us Days at US Cellular. Right now, our customers can get $1,200 off any phone plus $500 off any tablet.
Visit
Fred's Appliance today and explore unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock Get It Today inventory in the region. Upgrade your kitchen with the spacious LG refrigerator with its innovative cooling technology and generous storage capacity. Keep your food fresher for longer while enjoying the modern design that complements any kitchen decor. The Smart ThinQ technology allows you to control and diagnose your refrigerator from your smartphone. At Fred's, we sell appliances. Only appliances.
Curve Appeal's new Era machine is here with an unbeatable offer. Get 4 sessions for just $999 or 8 sessions for $17.99. The best prices in town for incredible results. This special ends April 12th. Start your new era with Curve Appeal. Book your consultation today.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
It's not easy being Mariano Morales' horse. He needs to ride to clients all the time. He does take care of him. He gets the insurance company to pay for medical bills, car repairs, even money for pain and suffering. Looks like it's going to be another busy day. Better get warmed up. After all, I am his best friend.
Hurt in a car wreck? Give me a call.
Big or small, we work them all.
I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Because early is easy with a medium iced coffee, caramel or classic, for just $2.29.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Save now with Buy Mart's latest savings book. Bonus zone savings include buy 2, get 1 on select Pepsi 12-packs and save $50 on Greenworks 40-volt cordless lawnmower, keeping your dollars in your community. Buy Mart since 1955.
Now for the spotlight, we're going to head to Northern Oregon. A senior at Umatilla High School has won teen first place at the Pendleton Center for the Arts Open Regional Art Show. Brasida Mendoza's artwork titled Lost in My Thoughts was chosen from 167 submissions all across the region. Have an idea for the spotlight? Send me an email. There it is. We'll be right back.
Operation Best Friend, sponsored by As You Wish Real Estate Services, Christine Connolly, Realtor.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Hit by a big truck? I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Do you like this one? I think this is my favorite. Okay. Hon, what do you think of this one?
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
Wow, is this going to be ready in time for the baby?
Absolutely.
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower update.
We have a very special bond, I think, as a family. Spectrum is the connecting thread to everything we do.
It provides us with reliability, lightning speeds, and allows us to do what we need to do in our lives.
From school to homework to entertainment, Spectrum's the perfect match for me and my family.
Fast, reliable internet starting at $30 a month, backed by the Spectrum commitment to keep you connected.
Bad back? Get Good Feet with the personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store. Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks. Good Feet, good life. The Good Feet store. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
For over 49 years, Shelby's Floral has been your homegrown neighbor, bringing joy and beauty to every occasion. We're more than just a flower shop and specialize in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. Our experienced designers are here to help you with all your floral needs, ensuring that every bouquet is as special as the moment it celebrates. Visit us today at our brand new location on Clearwater in Kennewick. We're part of your community and can't wait to help you celebrate life's moments. Shelby's Floral.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Hit by a big truck? I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Jade Elliott grew up in Richland, graduated from Washington State, and got her first job in Spokane. After working in Salt Lake and Seattle, she's back in the Mid-Columbia, bringing the news home on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now. On your side.
Always on your side.
It was a stunning true crime.
She was so excited.
And then
Molly's body was found
wearing her engagement ring.
If there's one piece of smoking gun evidence, it's not a gun, it's a cell phone.
Bad Romance, tonight on ABC.
And welcome back. You're going to love that viewer photo of the day. That is beautiful from Chuck Lawless. Thanks for sending that in, Chuck. QR code right side of the screen. That's how you get your viewer photo on television. All right. We've got a lot going on, including what, guys?
Oh, I think it's time to release the Kraken. Hoping your news is good news. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
See you back here at 11.